What's up, guys? I am back. It has definitely been a minute since the build. So first and foremost, wanted to say thank you for all the great feedback, for watching all the episodes, and really for letting me know what you think about all those videos. One of the things I did not get done before the wedding and before Lenny was born was to talk about the outdoor kitchen setup. So that is what we're gonna do today. This is one of my absolute favorite parts of this home. So I wanted to make sure I got a dedicated video done to the outdoor kitchen setup, let you know everything I have going on with it and why I love it so much. So that's what we're gonna jump into now. So as you know, I am a massive lover of all things Urban Bonfire, and that is exactly what I used in this kitchen. So Urban Bonfire is a manufacturer of super high quality outdoor kitchen cabinets. Everything you see here is marine grade aluminum, powder coated. All of the hardware on the drawers, all of the legs that are behind these toe kicks, all 304 stainless, so that is the highest grade of stainless steel that's available. And the idea here is that it's a no compromise outdoor kitchen design, meaning you don't just look at it and you say, well, I'll take that setup or that setup. The level of design that you can accomplish with this outdoor kitchen setup is akin to that with which you can design your indoor kitchen setup. These guys have everything from 6-inch power outlet cabinets, which I did on either end of the kitchen. You've got full cabinet doors with fixed drawers or with pullouts. You've got drawer setups. We've got a trash pullout over here. So double can recycling and garbage, plus, like I was mentioning, the drawer pullout. Again, all 304 stainless on the hardware. It's bulletproof. It stands up to the elements. So this kitchen has been sitting here all winter long. No cover on it whatsoever. Cover on the DCS grill, cover on the DCS power burner, cover on the Gosney Dome pizza oven smoker, and that's it, really. It's incredible how well it stands up to the elements. So to take you through briefly all the components that we've got in the outdoor kitchen. Again, Urban Bonfire on the outdoor cabinetry. We've got DCS Series 9 grill 48-inch, DCS power burner 24-inch, the DCS chiller sink, and their double door refrigerator. All of that you can see in a video that's somewhere up in this corner. We went through their whole showroom with them when we did this spec throughout the build. We've got the Kohler Semi-Pro Purist faucet out here as well. And then, as I mentioned, the Gosney pizza oven over here. Neolith countertops. So it's a sintered stone countertop. Freeze-thaw stable, UV stable, again, stands up to the elements. And when we say the elements, remember, I'm in the Northeast. Harsh winters, super hot summers. The quality of products matters a lot up in this area because it's got to be able to withstand both of those extremes and everything in between. And all of the products selected here do just that. So again, we're coming out of a super harsh winter. I had no less than 3 storms with multiple day power outages. There was an ice storm up here that had trees coming down left and right. Absolutely everything was frozen. This kitchen is perfect. Used the grill last night, made some dogs for dinner, fired right up. From a quality standpoint, really pleased with absolutely everything that we've got in this kitchen. Back to the Urban Bonfire. So first of all, the toe kicks, let's talk about them. Self-leveling, meaning you attach them to the bottom of the cabinet and then you drop the second piece and it simply falls right to the ground. I can't even pick them up. Here you go. So this piece you let fall, and it comes level with the ground. That is a really nice touch. It really makes it feel well thought out, well designed, and much more akin to that of an indoor kitchen. Behind those toe kicks, you have your 304 stainless legs. They are adjustable. Very important because, especially with a hardscape like this, everything is pitched away from my home. So typically about a 1/4 inch of pitch per foot of length. And that helps to get rainwater, snow melt, etc. away from the house. You do not want water infiltration. So being that that's the case, I've got an 18-foot run of cabinets here. I've got a 10-foot run of cabinets here. I wanted to make sure my kitchen was perfectly level, and I was able to do that through all the leveling legs. From an assembly standpoint, Urban Bonfire does an incredible job with their instructions, with their labeling. It sounds trivial, Believe me when I tell you it's not. The bigger the kitchen, the more components, the more important all that organization is. Every single box is labeled perfectly, very easy to tell what goes where. They use a numbering system, cabinets 1 through whatever it was here. It's a paint by number installation. So long as you can match up the cabinets and put your nut and bolt right through each of them, they attach top front, bottom front, top rear, bottom rear, and you just keep building them. So what we do is we start with the legs on the lowest setting, because this is the highest point of the kitchen. We drop our legs all the way down and we start with the first couple of cabinets, starting to attach them together. And then we begin to adjust our legs up with a level placed over the top, left to right and front to back, and we keep the cabinets level all the way out. And then from here, it's much easier because we're not compensating for the 1/4 inch pitch. We're just making sure that we keep a level surface across the peninsula section here. Speaking of the peninsula section, what we did with the Neolith is we cut it for a 12-inch overhang, and that allows us to get our polywood swivel chairs along that countertop and make it a breakfast bar or just a proper bar of sorts. Again, we spend the vast majority of our time outside, so we really wanted to make sure that this was a no-compromise kitchen. We could do everything we wanted to do out here. Now, this is an absolute ton of outdoor kitchen cabinet storage, so maybe the question is, why do you need so much of it? So number one, the aesthetic and the layout of the kitchen was important to me. I wanted to make sure that we could get the pizza oven and all the rest of the appliances laid out properly on the countertop. Number two, wanted to have enough worktop space. So, you know, whenever you're prepping, I like to do a lot of smoking. I've got cast iron door coming for the front of this Gosney. That's going to allow me to go low and slow with that and smoke pork butts. So, you know, prep when you're outside is key too, and having that worktop space. Additionally, you're talking about things like a lobster boil on the power burner, or lump charcoal or lump smoking blocks that are going to go in the Gosney. These are things I want to store outside. I don't want them crowding my indoor kitchen. I don't have a dedicated closet where I can store all that outdoor stuff, and that was very much meant to be here. So I've got my bag of big charcoal down here. I keep the big pots under the power burner in that cabinet. And the nice thing about that is these cabinets, now let me be clear, Urban Bonfire does not suggest that their cabinets are weatherproof, meaning water can get in them. High wind, sideways rain, etc., etc. I can tell you from experience, this is both with this kitchen here and the Urban Bonfire kitchen I have at the firehouse, I don't get any water in these cabinets whatsoever. You know, so long as you have a good silicone seal on your countertop and you've got that 1-inch overhang, which is standard, you're really not going to have an issue with it. So I store things in here with confidence. Yeah, sometimes you'll see a little condensation or dampness, but there's not enough water infiltration there that gives me any sense of pause when I'm leaving things outside. On top of that, the stuff I'm using outside is pretty resilient. You know, plastic plates or cups, again, the big pot for the crab boil. So like, these are not things that I'm concerned if they do get a little bit of moisture or water on them. So, you know, really convenient from that standpoint, having all this additional storage. And then last but not least, just touching again on these power cabinets, I think this is such a thoughtful thing to do. Integrating the electric into the outdoor kitchen itself and not making it an afterthought. You know, you have this beautiful setup and then you don't have the ability to get any power outlets on it without either cutting the countertop or putting an ugly outdoor outlet, you know, mounted somewhere on the wall. So the idea that these guys are super thoughtful in all the different cabinetry configurations they offer, all the different options they offer. I believe it's up to 4, if not 5 different cabinet colors at this point. This is the onyx. I have the chantilly, which is the white at the firehouse. They also have an anthracite and I believe one other. But they're constantly innovating. They're constantly, you know, pushing the envelope of what's possible with from the outdoor perspective. And I'm just a massive fan of what they're doing. You know, the idea that as a designer, you can design with the level of detail you want to in an outdoor space as opposed to just in an indoor space, is really exciting. You know, so to have this outdoor setup here where, again, we're focused on the outdoors, we're focused on being outside as much as humanly possible, it feels really good to know that a company like Urban Bonfire allows you to do that in a no compromise way. So that really covers it. Again, it's marine grade aluminum, powder coated. All the drawer slides and feet, all the hardware with these cabinets is 304 stainless. Multiple colors, multiple handle styles to choose from. These guys are on like a 6-8 week lead time, something like that. But from me to you, 2 thumbs up, highly recommended. If you are looking for a no compromise outdoor kitchen, you gotta check out Urban Bonfire. DCS appliances, I can give them 2 thumbs up after using them for a full season at this point. Again, link somewhere up here for the video I did in their showroom and all the selections I made there and the deep dive on the details on that, but thrilled with all of that stuff. Gosney Dome, don't have much to say about yet. I've just preheated the stone and kind of baked it in. We're looking to kick that off in the very, very near future and get some pizzas in there, so there'll be a lot more to come on that.